Hey guys, welcome to Zen Disc Golf. Today we're out here at Skyline Resort Disc Golf Course out here in Seneca, Ohio. I believe it's just a short 9-hole course here. Not too sure what the layout is. It just popped up on new discs this week, if not within the past couple of weeks here in October. So we're going to have to locate a lot of holes and fairways. Hopefully it's not too challenging. I've seen a couple pictures of some of the spots. Other than that, guys, hole one's just pretty much straight up shot here, and we'll get into it. All right, guys, after throwing to that basket, I realized there was a 3 on it. Even made the putt and everything, walked up to the tee pad for 3 and was like, okay, where's the basket? Turned around, there it was. Ended up walking the course backwards from there. Ended up finding the basket for hole 1 is right up this way. And then also the tee pad for 2 is that way. So we're gonna take this musket. I just got this not too long ago. I don't know what video will be out first, this one or the Pause the Claws video. So that could be a spoiler. Other than that, we'll get into this one, guys. Straight up that way. I'd say this probably plays about 330 to 340. It's up in that gap, straight up through that way. Here we go. Oh, this is perfect. Beautiful shot right up into the gap. All right, guys, we got a really good shot. You can probably see the baskets just right up here. We ended up perfectly straight up into the fairway, right into the middle. Trying to get a nice little jump putt up that way. She's up there for a shot. We'll take a 3 on that one. I assume the par is going to be 3 on most of these, and I would assume this to be a par 3 just because I don't know what any of the pars are for here. All right, guys, hopefully just take this 3 right here. Putting's been going pretty good. And that about spit out left after I about jinxed myself. All right, we'll start this off with a 3. Like I said, we'll count this as a par 3 because I'm not too sure what the pars are out here, so we're just gonna play 3s for all. All right, guys, hole 2, just pretty much straight up shot here. I'd say we're probably looking at like 250 or less. Just clearing me a spot out here so we got somewhere safe to throw. We can see what we're stepping on.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f is that?
Other than that, I'm gonna take this orange slammer here and throw it right into the leaves up that way. So hopefully we can find it. That's probably an ace run. That was a good shot. All right, didn't end up too bad of a shot. Took me just a second to find it. It was under a little bit of leaves. This basket's got a gangster lean on with the top there. All right, guys, let's see if we can get our first birdie for the day. Oh yeah, beautiful putt. All right, hole 3. Honestly, I didn't bring the correct discs for this. I thought it was a little shorter, but we're gonna play with what we got. Just trying to make sure we got a clear spot here. Other than that, I think we're gonna try to do a flex forehand just down the right side of this center here and get the flex out down that way and hopefully just set next to the basket. Gonna take this Explorer and just get a nice little pep shot down through there, hopefully. Oh, I caught the one that I wanted to miss. All right, guys, we'll get a nice little pitch out, hopefully, and take our par. We ended up just over here on the right side. Kind of have a shot out, not really. Kind of poke and prayer. I'm gonna try to take the musket here. I should be off just to your right. You guys may or may not be able to see me. I don't think you are, but watch from the right side, coming out with a forehand, going down towards the basket there. And that should have given us a good bid for a par there. That was a nice executed chip shot there out of the woods for a scramble. All right, well, we have a bid for a par. It's a little bit of a tester here. I'd say we're probably about 45 to 50 out, maybe a little bit farther. So we're gonna give it a nice little step bid here, hopefully cash this for a par. I want no bogeys for the day. Hung it out right too far. Oh, I guess it wasn't far too much. It just wasn't high enough. It's a good bid though, good bid. We'll take a bogey, I suppose. Put us back to even. All right, guys, hole 4, just sitting right there on the top of that mound. Got a nice little dip going down in through here. This is all pretty much downhill. I say I'm standing probably about the top of the basket. Other than that, guys, so far this course is very beautiful. Haven't played it too great today, but we're only a few holes in, so let's see how the rest of this goes. We are still discovering this as we go as well. It was a trip finding most of those in the front there. So we're gonna take a forehand slammer, just try to get it down there on a nice little angle, get it next to the basket, maybe in the basket. Yep, right there next to the basket, just like I was wanting. Yeah, and we had a pretty good shot with the slammer. Nice little tap in right there. All right, back to neg 1. All right, guys, we got hole 5 here. This one I just walked up and looked. It's up on the right side here, and it looks like a pretty smash forehand. I'd say it's probably honestly 340. It plays down this service road. Once you get up there so far, kind of in that dark spot way up there past those few trees, just kicks to the right, and it's got a beautiful fairway. It's nice and open, or not fairway, but green. So we're gonna try to take this musket and get it nice and flat down through there and get it to fade over to the right. Oh, that was early. Wasn't too bad of a shot until it caught that last tree. All right, guys, we left ourselves kind of in a tough spot over here on the right. Just right down in here. Basket's kind of like right here through this gap. It's still, I'd say maybe 100 or so away from me. Looks like I got a gracious little window here. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Do a nice little patent pending.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, that seems like it's gonna work. All right, guys, we're just trying to get a nice little backhand smooth right up in there. Just take a tap in for par. Yeah, nice little par right there. All right, you guys got you going in a little bit of a wide angle here. I just wanted to at least show you that's the fairway we came up through, ended up over here on this side of the fairway, ended up shooting up here for a nice little tap in. But other than that, this green opens up real beautiful. It's got us sitting right here. You might not be able to see me. Just a nice little tap in for a par though. All right, guys, looks like we got kind of a straight up hole here. Need something either on a forehand that's gonna be overstable, or a backhand that you can kind of get that's a little flippy on the right side of that tree there. So I think I'm gonna take the overstable forehand approach and just hit this right side. It looks to be the easiest for an error-free shot. So that's what we're gonna take. Nice little fade out. Well, branch helps and stuff. We'll have about a 40 footer for a birdie, but should be able to make something like that. All right, guys, what I thought was about 40 is honestly about 30. We're gonna take a little straddle bit on this just because I don't want this tree pushing up on me. So we'll just step out of its way. Hopefully, capitalize on this birdie. Get it? Oh, just short. That almost swung in too. We'll take a par. Okay, guys, hole 7. It's honestly a pretty straight shot. If you guys can see between the two trees, but it's pretty much just a nice straight shot with a tiny bit of fade with a forehand or something that has a little bit of turn from flat. If you can get it straight down through there like a putter almost. I think that I'm gonna take the slammer and just try to get a nice little forehand down through there, nice soft hyzer, and just let it kind of push straight and hopefully end up down there. It's on the back side of a tree, so I would say this is probably close to 180, maybe 190. That's a little high, but it gives it a chance for ace. Okay, so we got about 25, 30 foot for a birdie. Should have a clear option at it. All right, so 7, like I said, about 25 to 30 footer here. Oh, kicked the disc away a little bit, so we'll move back over to the bird how it was. All right, see if we can capitalize on this bird. Get down.
Psych!
Got the band there. Other than that, it looked good. That was a lot better. Maybe we should go back to putting with slammers. Yeah, I know. I said I used to putt with slammers. All right, we'll take a par on that one. Not too bad of a day. Glad that this didn't turn out to be too short of a course. I'm actually enjoying this. Okay, guys, hole 8. This is a pretty long one, but it's so far downhill. I think I'm gonna try this fugitive on a forehand just right over top of the road and let it just try to get down that way. I thought about the Explorer, but I'm like, if it pushes too hard, I don't want to lose it. I'd rather lose this fugitive. So we're gonna get this nice forehand right down over top of the road. Hopefully it crashes over towards the basket or gets a little flare that way. Oh, she's actually pretty stable. I thought she'd be a little... All right, let's throw the Explorer. I like that shot, so let's try the Explorer, honestly. I'm fine with tempting it and stuff because it looks like there's a little bit of a marsh right there behind the basket. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed to play. All right, we'll take the fugitive though. All right, guys, yeah, if that fugitive would have got a little bit more stand up on it, I think we would have ended up in a pretty decent shot here. Other than that, we're putting downhill. I'd say it's probably 2 baskets below where I am. We're still gonna give it a nice bid for a birdie here though. Some fade, get in there. It was a good run, I liked it. Whew. I had that one. That Explorer is sitting up there filthy too for a birdie look. All right, guys, that's the risk of running it. You get a good bid, but end up just about almost outside of circle from it, especially coming downhill. But I will say I did keep it good with the nose down. Let's see if we can just make this comeback putt though. Yeah, we can. Let's go take the par on that. Not bad for a birdie run. Okay guys, I want to say thanks to Creno's of Cambridge for sponsoring the audio for these videos here in the past few months. They're a big support. Without them, I wouldn't be able to be out here filming some more videos for you guys, keeping a backlog build up. So I got videos coming out every 2 weeks. That way you guys have content coming through the winter time. Since I take that season off, I'm still gonna have videos that will be uploaded. So they will be from around October and November when we don't have any snow and it's not as cold out. I do live in Ohio, so that can change any moment, next day to the day. I want to thank Elevated Standards Disc Golf for sponsoring me with all the dyed discs. You can go check them out at elevatedstandardsdiscgolf.com. Use code ZH15, you get 15% off your order. Same with Creno's. If you mention the channel for a pickup, you can get 5% off. I want to thank the Disc Asylum for sponsoring me for the past 4 years. They've been great guys. The owner is very nice. He's one of my good friends. And I'd like to thank the official team Trilogy, which I've also been on the team for about 3 to 4 years. And without that, guys, I appreciate everything that everybody's done for me. Other than that, we'll get into it. This is hole 9. It is pretty much a straight up shot here. I think I'm just gonna take this fugitive and just try to get it nice and straight up through there towards the big tree on the right and just let it get a nice little fade over towards the basket and hopefully just take a birdie. About had the pin. It's a good shot, good shot. Long putt probably. All right, guys, we got a nice little birdie here. Hopefully this wind picking up doesn't help. Or doesn't help, doesn't take it away from us. No, we'll take and cash out for a birdie on the last hole. I want to thank you guys again for following along today. Look forward to future videos. I have a series that'll be coming out. It'll be with the founders of some of the courses here in Cambridge and Byesville and the likes of that. So those will be coming out soon. We'll be going over questions with them. Other than that, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.